Wow. Hi. Hello. Long time no see. I fell off the face of the earth, but maybe I'm back. No promises. I'm back right now. I actually started to get ready and I was like, you know what? Why not film it? So I actually already primed my skin. We're just jumping right in. I got the Jelly Pop, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Why is this the best thing ever? Why are these the exact same thing, but this one is so much better? I know it's because this one's dewy. I'm gonna have to get another one before they take it away. Take it away, but I already put that on, so I'm ready for my foundation. I'm gonna do a little mixeroo of the e.l.f. Halo Glow and NARS Light Reflecting Foundation and attempt to catch you up with where I've been. Nowhere crazy, just busy. It's just summertime is so crazy. I feel very low. Let's see. Summertime is just very crazy. I just have a lot going on at work. It is, if I've not said it before, I'll say it again. Summertime is like the Olympics of outreach. That's what I call it. Every summer is this just program after program, event after event, thing after thing. And I'm tired. I'm tired right now. It is Saturday. I have one last summer event today. That's what I'm getting ready for right now. And it is a new international student orientation. So all of our international students have an orientation that I agreed to present at. Just poked myself in the eyeball. Happy to do it. And yesterday was Friday. The biggest day of the year for me. It was the biggest event that I put on at the libraries, and yes, I put it on with the help of my team, but it was basically me just running the show, and it took a lot out of me. It was all day Thursday. I prepped, knocked it out of the park too. Let me tell you what, felt so good leaving on Thursday. I left at 5 p.m. on the dot. I was like, there's nothing else for me to do. Everything that needs to be done can be done tomorrow, like it's supposed to. So that was dope. And then we had the event yesterday. It was open house. That's the event that it was. It was a huge thing across 2 buildings, bunches of academic partners. For those of you who don't know, I'm a librarian. I'm an outreach librarian. I work at a massive R1 institution in Texas. You can Google. Not a secret where I work. And it is my job to put on events and create programs and partnerships across campus and with students to share the good word of the library in a nutshell. I do a lot of other things as well, but open house is one of those big ones that I do. Literally takes about all year to plan. I started planning in February for an August event. And yeah, a lot of time and energy and effort. And it's like the culminating event. So like once that is done, like I feel like, okay, like I can breathe now. It was all consuming for a while, on top of the other things that I had to do, right? Other events throughout the summer, other orientations, new student conferences, general stuff, right? Day-to-day work. But that's where I've been, literally just working. I haven't had time to take a vacation. My birthday was earlier this week, and I had to work on my birthday, which is a travesty. And I also just like, outside of being really, really busy, I just had like no desire to play with makeup. And today's not going to be a colorful day or a playful day or anything. I just wanted to film, but it's going to be a very basic look. Maybe like a one and done. But my foundation, this base looks great. Having that NARS Light perfecting back in my life. It's amazing. It's amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend that foundation every day. Ah, so nice. What have you been up to? Where have you been? What's your life like? That's mine. But yeah, I just haven't had time to really sit down, think about what I'm wearing to work. Same looks every day. I've actually really been using the Naked palette a lot because they just relaunched it, and I was just having like so much nostalgia, so I pulled it out. It's a very decent palette. This is the one that I bought the last time they rebrought it back. And I've just been really enjoying reliving my favorite looks, but they're also really boring, basic looks. And I'm gonna try to do, well, just kidding. I was gonna say I'm gonna try not to do a boring look today, but I already said it's gonna be a basic boring look. I'm not in a hurry at all, but I also just don't need to spend a lot of time on a boring basic look, so. But yeah, I would say that palette has lived on my desk for the past 2 weeks. And I have my Noctex Antiquity palette. And then just a bunch of single shadows, really. I haven't made a lot of progress in any product outside of skincare. I haven't filmed an empties since June, maybe. And I got a good little stash of empties, but it is mostly skincare. Which is great, because I had a lot of skincare at one point, so, you know, wheeling and dealing through that. Again, gonna be a basic boring look. All the colors I usually use. This is the Nude Sticks in Body Language. But yeah, I've just been really, really busy. I do, like, miss makeup. I miss playing and having fun, but I've also, like I said, I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired that I was like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have to come up with content. I don't want to have to think of things to think about. I'm already out of things to think about or to talk about. So it's just a stream of consciousness right now. But yeah, it was just too much to keep up with in the time, in the moment. And maybe the moment has passed and I'm ready to come back. We're gonna see. I haven't posted on Instagram in ages. I did like a little like clearing my stash post, and turns out I had deleted all of my other pictures. This is fine. So maybe I'll start rebuilding. Goth Timber did just post, and maybe I can do some Goth Timber looks and have a little bit of a comeback. I don't know. Again, no promises. Nobody cares, but I'm not trying to set myself up for success or failure at this point. So, and I literally just hit pan in my bronzer. We know it's the only bronzer I have, but it's right there, little teeny tiny. You can get a glint on it maybe. Oh, look at that. She hit pan. And mirroring luminizer. This pan's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I still think it's going to be a very long time until it is empty. But we love the progress. So my birthday was just a week ago. Barely a week ago. I can't believe it. It feels literally like it was last year already. Longest week ever. But I was reflecting. I was reflecting on my 35th year as it came to a close, and I entered my 36th. And you know what? 35 sucked. For me. It was just not a good year. I didn't have a good year. 36 hasn't been, you know, it's been a whole 5 days, but like 35 was just full of existential dread and crises. I reached so many limits this whole last year of 35. And for a minute there, I was just like, I don't think any of this is worth it. Like, I still am. None of this is like cured by any means, but very unhappy with where I live. Grateful and privileged to have and own a home, but in a place that I don't enjoy, where I have no family. My family does not come visit for lots of reasons. Friends also don't come visit. I did start making new friends, which is great. Been here for almost 5 years. Finally have a little circle of friends. Making friends as an adult is difficult. My job took a turn, and I've been very unhappy in my position and some of the things that are asked of me, my team in general, the organization as a whole, higher ed in general. A lot of things just kind of steamrolled, and I was just like, God, I just don't like it here, you know? I don't like anything about anything right now. Which is unfortunate because there's nothing I can do about it. I tried. I did apply for another job, felt really good about it. And I'm still recovering from the rejection because I did not get it. And that's really hard. Rejection's hard. And I do ultimately believe that everything happens for a reason, and that place just wasn't meant to be. And I get it, and I accept that, I acknowledge that, I support that. Doesn't make it hard, doesn't make it easier to know that you weren't good enough, you know, for whatever reason, you know. Being told you're not good enough, even if you were really good, is not easy. And yeah, still kind of healing from that. Haven't seen anything. Everyone's like, oh, don't stop trying, keep looking. I am looking. I've not stopped. I've just not found anything. There's nothing out there right now. Pulling out all my little Moira little pots. Let's see. Got this copper one. But yeah, so yeah, that was a big thing this year. Struggling financially. I just can't get my financial house in order, no matter how hard I try, and I really am trying. But all that to say, it is a new year. Overall, my 30s are pretty great. I would never wish to return to my 20s unless I knew that I could do things better, knowing what I know in my 30s, if that makes sense. All right, here we go. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one. I think that's what I was feeling, that kind of blue-brown, although the copper one's really pretty. But just a little subtle. Subtle. No, I'm not trying to pack a big punch here. But yeah, so yeah, I struggled a lot. Nope, that's the one I want. Struggled a lot in my 35th year. I'm really hoping 36 is better. Life is what you make it, and that's fine. I'm hoping to make it better. And recommitted to like my low buy, no buy, really trying to focus on what I have, utilize all that. Blah, blah, blah. But I do mean it. But I did some shopping, like impulse buying and what's it called? Retail therapy. And I think I'm good. I think I reached the part where I was like, okay, I think actually the retail therapy has done its job. I feel okay. I don't think I need to continue retailing. So, like I said, stream of consciousness. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to what I am telling you here in this moment. Only that I am. I'm recording it, and we're going to edit it and post it, and it's going to be called a comeback. So, a few weeks ago, I still love makeup. I got really boring for a minute, but I still love makeup, and I love watching makeup stuff. But I had my friend, one of my colleagues and friend, she was just like, can you help me put together like a basic makeup kit? I was like, I've never been so happy to be asked a question like that. Yes, I would love to help you figure out a basic makeup kit. Let's do it. So we went to Ulta and we spent a lot of time there. I showed her some of my favorite stuff. We found some good stuff for her. That's where I got the Jelly Pop primer, right? Or did I get that with my other friend? I don't know. A lot of my social time seems to take place in Ulta these days. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun to kind of like impart my wisdom. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I know a lot about anything in general. But then when you are sitting there explaining the process to somebody, or why you use this before that, or this instead of that, and you get to just share that, I think that's so much fun. And I had so much fun doing it. And I checked in with her a few days later. I was like, how are you liking your makeup? You know, is there anything that you want to change, or something that we need to, you know, look over again or whatever? And she said that she loved all of it, and I just felt so happy that I could help her like that. So that was fun. And in the past couple of weeks, I can't remember the last time I wore a wing. It's just really hot, you know? So I haven't been doing a lot of like eyeliner or anything. And for open house, those last 2 days at work, I didn't wear any makeup to work. Never done that before. Not intentionally. I've definitely cried at work and like had to wash my face, but I've never like purposely gone to work with no makeup and no intention of putting makeup on. So like that was growth, you know? Figured out how the other half lives. They just get up and leave. They brush their teeth and walk out the door. I had so much time. I like had my regular morning that I normally have, and then I was done. It was wild. I'm obviously not gonna continue the trend, but I definitely feel more empowered and liberated to not have to wear makeup to work. And if I don't feel like it, maybe I don't need to. But I'm gonna be teaching classes and stuff like that, so I don't know. I just like to look nice. I like to look put together. Not to say that not wearing makeup doesn't mean that I don't look put together. But I also, you know, I like the act of putting makeup on, and I don't know. Again, stream of consciousness, nothing, no rhyme or reason. I'm just talking to talk. What are the kids saying? Just yapping. Oh my God. I'm also just so over the internet. If I have to hear about something being demure or mindful one more time, I actually muted that sound, or like I disliked a video that used it and I was like, I dislike this sound. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't know why that one of all things is the one that I'm just like, stop. I hate it. I hate the proliferation. I hate the trending. I hate the viral. I'm at my wit's end with Logan and his cucumbers as well, even though I've been making a cucumber every day. It's just really, I don't know. Can't explain it. And it sounds so dumb, but I understand how going viral works, and he's clearly capitalizing on it, but I just wish he would say things different. Sometimes you just need to eat a whole cucumber, and I'm gonna show you the best way to do it. Every way you do it is the best way you do it. Then it can't all be the best. So which one is the best? Don't say it like that. I'm just so annoyed, right? And then he made one. That's when I put the phone down. He made a peanut butter and jelly one, and it was literally cucumbers, peanut butter and jelly, MSG, and I think something else. And I was like, oh, you lost me there, Logan. Yeah, that's it. So I don't want to be off cucumber TikTok, but I don't ever want to see that again. That was scary. I also went off my antidepressant and anti-anxiety medication, so this could also be a result of this, like, being done. Lack of motivation to do things and hating the internet. I'm a wreck, guys. But yeah, I took myself off because I was having some contraindications of being on them that the cons outweighed the pros. So yeah, sure, taking them provided relief from anxiety and depression, but at what cost? And that cost was too high. So I said, you know what, I'll just deal with it. And there are many days I regret that decision, but most days I don't. I'm healing. figuring it out. I'm in a very different place than I was last year, which is when I got on them and everything. Maybe a little over a year ago. But, yeah. TMI. Welcome to the show. But I think nothing wrong with taking them. I felt that they were absolutely instrumental in keeping me going, more so than I thought and realized. But I went through a really hard time, and I was very, very happy to have them. And if they didn't affect me contraindicative lately, then I'd probably still be on them, but I just don't want to deal with it. So, still taking the Holy Trifecta, the Holy Trinity for my skin though. So still taking tretinoin, clindamycin, and spironolactone, which, fun fact, my dermatologist told me just last time, after taking Spiro for a year, you should get your kidneys checked. I think it was your kidneys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said kidneys. I don't know. Mine were fine. Mine were fine. We did take labs. We tested it. We made sure we were okay. But, yeah, she was like, yeah, after a year, it can be kind of hard on your liver, so we want to make sure your levels are okay. I was like, yeah, let's do that. Sign me up. So this is the look. Nothing special. Kind of boring. I used the Moira... Is this what I just used? It was what I just used. It looks different in the tub. This is the Moira Star Show Shadow Pot in the shade Just Right, number 13. And I do think it's just right for today. Going in with my little freckle pen. A quick brush of brow gel, and then this look is done. The stream of consciousness is done. My yapping and rambling and complaining are done. I hope it wasn't too much. I am, believe it or not, actively trying to not be so negative and mean. I think, again, being tired of life, stuff at work is testing me, and not being on my medication really kind of like shortens my fuse. But I'm working on it, because life is still good, and I am very lucky. I live a very nice life, a very good life, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for all the things I have and the ability to do all of these things, and I'm trying not to lose sight and lose focus of those things. But I did just need to take some time away, and I'm hoping to come back. I hope you're happy to see me. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you soon on my end. I hope I do another one soon. Leave a comment. Tell me what's going on with you. I hope everything's been going well. Happy almost fall, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye!